It's the thinking class. Ready. Let's get ready to get it. The thinking class is in motion. Get the likes, share, comment now. The thinking class is about to elevate. We're changing atmospheres. We're changing frequencies. And we're on another plane. Let's get it. Salute to everyone in the chat room and the secret watchers. We see you. We see you. We see you. Let's get it. Come on. Thank you. Love the beats. Appreciate it. I had to pull out my own arsenal of beats that I had in the background. Welcome home to the thinking class. Beat time, where you been, bro? We miss you. Joe Blast, the enforcer, is here. The enforcer is here. If you're not thinking, you gotta. This the thinking class. If not, you gotta move your. This is the thinking class. If you're not thinking, you need to move your. Let's get it. Let's get it. The thinking class is ready to elevate. Yesterday was bananas. Had to reach in the arsenal and pull my own beats out. Let's get it. And those who are watching the cloud, we see you. We see you. We see you. Let's get it. The thinking class is ready to elevate. If you missed yesterday, woo! Combination was right. Jono, Trav, Alfie, and myself. The thinking class was ready to elevate. You got it. There you go. This is the thinking class. If you're not working, you got to move your. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Over 12 years in the game. Check my resume. Thinking class is ready. If you enjoyed yesterday, let me know in the chat room. Let me know what y'all thought about yesterday. Because yesterday was bananas. Let me know what you thought about yesterday. What did you think about yesterday? I know yesterday was crazy. What did you think about yesterday? Yesterday was crazy. You know what I mean? You had to really be on it. Yesterday was something else. Shout out to everybody right there. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was on point. It was fire yesterday. Shout out to the poise and resolve of LDA. We need that continuous example of a man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Tish, what's going on? Everybody in the chat room trying to find another beat that got in the background. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. We got to get something sort of. But yeah, definitely. If you missed yesterday's, you missed a whole lot. Let me play mine so they can't flag me on my own stuff. The thinking class yesterday was you. What did you think about yesterday? Yesterday was crazy. If you missed thinking class, what's going on? Yesterday was next level. Right. Salute, Sharice. What's going on? Fierce Soul, Joe Blast. When the spirit moves your ASS to answer right before the question you have. Wow, that was good. You can find this song on Amazon, Google, anywhere you shop. You can find this song that's playing in the background, Midnight Lovemaking. That's what it's called. And it's by yours truly, Lawrence D. Adams. So let's get going. Let me bring the cam up. All right, you got your notes. So this song that you're hearing right now is called Midnight Lovemaking. And it's by yours truly, Lawrence D. Adams. You can find it on what? Amazon, Spotify, anywhere there you streaming music, you'll find this right here. I can't compete with yesterday, so this is a new day. I can't compete with yesterday because today is a new day. You should be able to hear me real clear. So this is Lawrence D. Adams. We're going to get busy. John will pop on. I see here. What's going on? Everybody's showing up. Everybody's sharing. Shout out to Tish. What's going on? Salute to everyone in the chat room. If you missed yesterday, you missed. Wow. What an amazing show yesterday. But I can't focus on yesterday and create a new day. Yeah, Trav brought fire game yesterday. Yep. Don't be drained by people. Be sure you're not draining people. See? That was good yesterday. So the song you hear right now is called Midnight Lovemaking. You can go on any streaming services and download it. It is by yours truly, Lawrence D. Adams. Oh, I do music. I got music out there. Got books, audio books. Got books. So don't think I'm just one-dimensional guy. I just don't talk about relationship stuff, spiritual stuff. Oh, I talk about it all. In my sector of what I do. So let's get going. It is 1:41. And everybody concerned about Tish. All right, Tish. So let's get going. The spiritual side of the game, as we had talked about on this fourth installment, we talked all week. The importance of the spiritual side of the game. As we said on day one, you realize that you have a spirit that encompasses a mind and a soul and emotion. And then you have what? A body that you allow your spirit to live in, because you're much bigger. You're much bigger than what? In your body. Let me emphasize that again. Your spirit is much bigger than your body. Your body is what it is. That's why we talk about important. Yes, the body game is important. Shout out to Ron Wills. Also, your mind game is important. But also your spiritual game has to be important, because you need all three what? Working together in unison. You need all three working in unison. Why do we need all three working in unison? Because when it's working in unison, it affects your relationship with everyone else. And something we said yesterday was this: your spiritual tribe will recognize your vibe. Put that in the chat room. Jono said that. Your spiritual vibe will recognize your vibe. Your spiritual vibe will recognize your what? Vibe. We back. That's right. Your spiritual tribe will recognize your vibe. Let me go. I'm going to talk about something that happened last night. Your spiritual vibe will recognize your vibe. And I'm gonna get you guys to really get this right here. Yes, all three parts must be in sync. I want you, tomorrow I'm gonna say your spirit is much bigger than your body. You guys are getting, your spiritual tribe will recognize your vibe. There you go. Your spiritual tribe will recognize your vibe. But I want you to get something else I'm gonna share. Because you have all three levels of the game, pay attention to what I'm about to say. Your spiritual game, your spiritual side will cause a storm to be still. Your spiritual game will cause a storm to be still. What are you talking about, LDA? Your spiritual game will cause any storm around you to be what? Still. If any of you guys watched this Alfie's panel last night, you see the excellent job that Alfie and everyone on the panel did. So shout out to everyone on the panel. Shout out to everyone on the panel. Every man, every woman, every word that was said, every disagreement. It was a good panel. But I want to tiptoe right into it. And I want you to get what I'm about to share with you. In the midst of the times when it was turmoil there, and it was disagreements, you realize that the spiritual game had the ability to what? Quiet the storm. Let me say that again. The spiritual side of the game causes you to what? Quiet the storm. The spiritual side of the game will cause you to quiet the storm. What storm is that? That can be emotional or even physical. Because you realize the strongest or the most powerful side of you is your spirit. Please understand, if you didn't go back and watch Alfie's panel last night, it was good. I am not mad at anyone. I'm cool with everyone. I appreciate the apology that happened last night. Nothing but love over here. But I want you to realize the spiritual side, or the spirit, actually quiets the storm. Because it wasn't driven by the emotion. It wasn't driven by what it saw. It only was driven by what was pertinent in the spirit. That's why the spiritual side of the game is so important. Pay attention to what I'm saying. The spiritual side of the game will cause the storms to be still. The spiritual side of the storm will cause the storms to be still. Man, you missed it last night, John. What's going on, bro?
What happened last night?
Last night, Alfie had a panel, man. And he had a mixture of men and women. It was good. Good conversation. Then it went. It went what? It went left. And I jumped on. And everything took place and everybody apologized and everything like that. But I had to say this, the spiritual side, when it went left and it was words being shot, guess what happened? Guess what? Words were being shot and things like that. You got a man or a woman has to be what? Center in their spirit to be not moved by their emotions or what they see. So that's why I said the spiritual side of the game causes you to what? Causes the storms to be still. And I think a lot of times, even in the midst of the game, a real player of the game knows that you can't be moved by your emotions. You can't be moved by what you see, but you have to be solid in your spirit.
I didn't see the panel, so I'd have to,
It was, yeah, it's good. See, you got to see the panel, man. The music of the spirit soothing the savage. Right. So if you want to get this track is on Amazon. Any streaming service you got, it's called Midnight Lovemaking. It is actually good music to relax, and to meditate. Or if you got your little shorty over, you can do what you need to do. So I want you to get that. So I want everybody to understand, I am not mad at what took place. It was a clear teachable moment on how a man and a woman, man or woman, learns how to exercise what? In the spirit and be what? Completely unmoved. When we look at the example of the master teacher, when the storm happened and he was at the bottom of the boat and they were, we're gonna die. Help me. What did he do? He was down there asleep, chilling. Then he got up, came to the top of the boat and said, what? Well, y'all guys couldn't handle this? All right, let me tell you how to do this. Peace, be still. Spiritual side of the game is the most important side one of the most important sides of the game. You need all three what? To be working in unison. Good? You good, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm multitasking.
Oh, I know. I see you like.
I got a 49-inch screen here.
So you got to realize. So I want yesterday to be a clear example of how to operate the spiritual side of the game. Still keep your composure. Still show the love. Show how not to get what in your feelings and still exercise the spiritual side of the game. Because some people thought I was disrespected. I wasn't moved. That BOA was disrespected. He wasn't moved. The thing of it is, when you understand your position as a man and you understand your spiritual side, guess what happens? Those things fall off your what? All off you, water off a duck. And this is no shot at none of the women. You listening in the clouds, I got nothing but love. Matter of fact, you can jump in right now and say your piece. You can come in right now. Come on out the clouds. You can come in. I'll send the link and you can come up. Because what we learned over here is this. Real game is solution. And so it solves problems and it is strategic. And now we're giving the other side of the spiritual side of the game. The spiritual side of the game causes peace to be still. First peace in you and then the peace that you give others. And I'm not talking about the peace of your mind. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Ted, what's going on, bro? I see you. You're doing your thing. So I want everybody to understand exactly what happened yesterday. You got to know how to keep your composure in the midst of any storm. That's the spiritual side of the game. Will you mess up? We will sometimes. But when you get back up and learn how to say, I need to do this differently, then you move. And this is something else. Because not toot my own horn. When a man is in his spiritual side and his masculinity, what does he do? Somebody already put it in the chat room. I've seen it. Masculinity of a man calms the chaos around him, but it also calms the chaos inside of a what? A woman. Let me say that again. The masculine energy, good one, Dre. The masculine energy of a man calms the chaos around him, but no, let's get close. It calms the what? Calms. I'm about to say something else. Calms the chaos inside of the woman. What do you think about that, John?
Well, I mean, I think whenever you have a situation where someone decides to be, I'm trying to be careful with my words here, because the way I see it is your choice in position, and whatever position you choose, you have the responsibility to be the thinker in that situation, and you have to be the one that allows a certain temperature or a certain speed to the direction things are going. And I think that what we try to do, even in a male-female situation, we're literally deciding the dominance. You see what I'm saying? And it's not because you're supposed to be ruled over. And that's the reason why I want to be careful with my words. It's not about being ruled over. It's about taking the lead. You know what I'm saying? Are we allowing something to take the lead, a person to take the lead, so that we can literally decide a direction? Because if you both decide to go in different directions, you're not together. You get what I'm saying? So usually in a male-female situation, we try to look at it like it's like the masculine, the feminine. I get that part. And we're not negating that. We're not negating it. It works. But what you have to also look at, who in any situation, the dominant person is the one with the most, with I would say the most drive to get the result done. And you recognize that drive and then pick up on it. There's different aspects of the relationship. You see what I'm saying? And the calming part of the spirit would come that way because of where we decide that we give that person that role. You see what I'm saying? So I really, for me personally, I get the whole masculine feminine thing. For me, I want to make it more like a responsibility you gave to somebody. And now that you gave them that responsibility, you're looking for the result of what you allowed access to in your life.
That's good. That's good. Because
we can sit here and say, "Oh, a man can do this," or "A woman can do that." I don't want to genderize it, because I know there are aspects that we take on to fill in the gaps, and I don't think they're gender specific. I think they're mind specific, and I think that if you have the intelligence in your relationship to pick up the slack on some missing piece to make sure you are complete, your completeness is even more definite, then it doesn't matter which role takes it.
That's true, because like you said, it is a matter. It's a matter of choice.
Absolutely.
It's a matter of choice of what you're going to do, whether you're a male or female in the situation.
Some people take offense to the fact that they say, "Oh, he's got to do this and he's got to do that and she's got." Some people take offense to those roles, but they still do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just don't want to be labeled and told like you're That's the problem. And I see that on a lot of things. I didn't watch the panel last night, so I have no idea what happened. Maybe it's a good thing. That way I wouldn't have a bias built up about it. But what I'm telling you is people get caught up in offense when they get caught up in labels.
Say that again.
People get caught up in offense when they get caught up in labels.
Mm.
Nobody's walking around with a sticker on their head that says red pill or a sticker on their head that says male dominant or alpha male. Nobody's walking around with these stickers. These are character roles that people are trying to define.
Whoa. That's good right there.
And you know how they're getting defined? They're getting defined by all this content. And if you don't realize a lot of the content that's getting built is for likes and views and shares, you're going to get caught up in a world where you're a character and you're literally going to be looked at as something that your persona doesn't know how to back up.
So you said something interesting. So we're talking about the spiritual side of the game. Could it be you're compromising your spirit by putting on a role that was never supposed to be assigned to you?
I think that sums it up.
Woo! Could it be you are compromising your spiritual side of the game, by putting on a robe that compromising who you are?
It's true. And it's because, and you have to understand the foundation. We say this on our actual channel, okay? We said it. Don't let somebody who's not qualified pour into you. Don't let somebody who's not qualified tell you these are the ground rules for your life. Because until somebody's actually walked in the shoes that you are about to walk in or make the same decision you're about to make in, they don't qualify to do and tell you what you're about to do. Now, collaboration is different and networking is different. You take a bunch of opinions from the crowd and then you build your own effort. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about literally following somebody who hasn't gone through what you're about to go through and then taking their advice. And the qualification is dismissed when you find out they're looking to get rich, they're looking to get likes, they're looking to get shares, they're looking to get views, they're looking to get popularity. Are you building a new character for yourself based on somebody who just wants to siphon your value and add to their pocket?
Dude, you know what? I'm going to tell you the crazy thing that's entered my mind when you said that. I don't know why I had this crazy thought. You know the Animaniacs?
Oh, I remember that cartoon, yeah.
I don't know why I thought about that, but so many people turn into the Animaniacs by putting on the role that was created by who? I think it was Disney. Who created that? Warner Brothers. Are you?
Yeah, that was Warner Brothers, yeah.
Are you the Animaniacs? Or are you really who you say you are? I don't know why that entered my mind, but it's so crazy.
Hold on, let me take this call 1 second.
Gotcha. Are you the Animaniacs, or are you really the spiritual side of you that you need to be? Are you putting on a role? Are you fronting, faking the front? Are you a fraud? Are you one thing online and a different thing in person? Can I meet you in person and you be the same way you are online? The spiritual. Go ahead.
And that's why I feel so strongly when it comes to, what you're hearing from certain people, because it's like the argument literally had no foundation. And here we are arguing about it. You know what I'm saying? And when you start talking about these roles, not you, LDA, we're trying to debunk or demystify the BS, right? I get that on our platform. We're trying to make people turn back to themselves, take responsibility, stop listening to all the categorizations, start literally being accountable for your actions and not the actions of a molded character that has been personified online. So for me, when I hear that, you're supposed to do this, that's where we get in trouble. This is why You can't find somebody because somebody built a character that don't exist and will never exist. Okay? And then you also haven't put yourself in a position to become the best version of yourself to attract a person like that. So where if you haven't put yourself as a a character to find another character, you're going to be like two players on a stage. Now who's the director? Who's the director? You don't know because it doesn't exist. It's fake. It's fake. This was all a ruse. You get popularity on a platform. If you didn't have YouTube and you didn't have Patreon and all the other stuff where people could join and make their own small cliques, we don't want to call them cults. We call them cliques because we're just shoehorning our beliefs into a certain model, and then these people are given a platform for it. That's what's really happening here. What? You get some ratings and some likes and some whatever, then you're gonna, that's the only value that's coming out of it. I don't see a new generation of understanding coming from it. I see a bunch of argument.
Correct. Shout out to True Savage. We see you, brother. So that's why it's so important we're talking about the spiritual side of the game, because we wanted something I said last night. You wasn't there, John, and I said this. I said, no matter what, we as content creators, and I'm paraphrasing, should be given an example, but also to what? To bring healing to the relationship between the male and the female. And the first place it has to start is in the spirit, mind, and body of the individual. It is a matter of choice. So anything we do over here, and speak for anybody else's platform, as Jono just said, what we do over here is to bridge that gap between you first, with you and you.
Yeah.
Bridge that gap.
You gotta approach the male and female side of you.
Whoa. Yep.
I mean, there are aspects that we have never even spoke about yet, and it's because we're trying to get you to a certain level first, so you can understand and digest the information. And I think as content creators, you should have the responsibility of throwing out information that people can catch. It's not meant to go over everybody's head. That's why we always joke about, oh, that probably went over their head. It's because we really think that. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make sure you absorb it properly in your spirit and in your subconscious and in your physical, because it might help you the same exact day that you hear it. But you got to be susceptible to it.
You got to catch what we're saying, because we're actually, as I said at the beginning of the show, we're speaking on multiple frequencies. Make sure you're tuned in.
We need, like I said, we have a responsibility, and I wholeheartedly see this first. I'm not thinking about the views, the likes, the fame, and the growth. We want to grow, obviously, because we want to reach more people. But I think we have a responsibility first to tell the truth. Okay, and the truth is basically where our experience has been applied, and we can show you the ups and the downs of each one of those decisions. I think that's the truth first. I'm never going to tell you something that didn't happen to me or I didn't see in somebody else's life, and then tell you here, oh, this is what all happens with everybody. I know for a fact that I'm one person. There's no way my experience is the law. What I can tell you is an example of what has happened to me, and it might be just a little bit of the information you need to probably move your decision further, and that's it. That's it. But nowhere am I making claims or standings on all of humanity from a male aspect or female aspect because of their particular gender or stature. Can't do it.
Right. That's what
you won't find me doing that. I won't do it.
It's funny you said that, because I made that emphasis last night about we're on the internet, so we're going to speak in generalities. We cannot speak specifically to one individual unless we talk to who? That one individual. There is the gap right there. People don't understand. When you're online, we're still talking about the spiritual side of the game. We have to speak in generalities unless we pull a person up and say, we're speaking directly to you. Then we speak right to your situation. But our generalities normally on this channel speaks directly to you anyway.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like we make big mistakes when we try to categorize an entire group of people based on a result that you had one time.
Whoa. Yeah. That's true.
Everybody's game ain't the same. Everybody's experience is not the same. So you have a responsibility as a platform leader. Remember, it doesn't matter who was on that panel last night, right? Everybody decided to be on a platform where people were viewing. So you should look at the responsibility you have to those people, not just to be dominant in the conversation, but to be responsible for the information being transferred. It's and like I said, I haven't seen it yet, so I hope nobody thinks I'm making an opinion about it. All I'm hearing is some of the tidbits, and I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I know if you ask me to come on this panel, which I do, I have a responsibility to tell the truth. And I'm not saying people are lying, but the truth has to be. You're not speaking law, you're speaking experience, and it's a big difference.
And that is the big difference. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room. We're talking about the spiritual side of the game. Being able to be in the midst of the storm and speak what? Silence. Speak, telling the storm to what? To be still. First, you got to make sure the storm in you is what? Still. In order to still the storms around you. Because Monday night when me and Jana was tangling, talking, that storm was it was going. And where was the main storm at? It wasn't here, it was here.
I don't know if it's because of I don't want to get into the zodiac, but I think the time of year that you're born does mean something. I'm not going to say it has all power over you. I think that for me, if anybody knows about October, I like to have balance. And for me, it has to be balanced in the universe. There's no, you have favor, but you're supposed to use that favor and spread it around the right way. Because favor to me is more like seeds sown for the future. Okay? And if you don't sow your seeds right, say you throw seeds on concrete, we spoke about that before too, right? You sow seeds on concrete, your grass ain't going to grow. Your crops and your fruit and vegetables are not going to grow because you threw it on concrete. So when you get a windfall, or when you have favor in your life, you should be thinking about reinvesting, not just eating the fruits just because it's that time of year. You have to think about the next season. You also have to think about the seasons that were never corrected, because sometimes the universe gave you time and spared you, so you had a chance to fix it and make it right. When you see it come down the pipe and say, wait a minute, this is a windfall. This is a favor. Favor is not fair. Favors comes multiplied sometimes. Sometimes the universe will give you more than what you need. My cup runneth over. It's in the book, right? But are you going to be faithful and a servant to that particular measure that built you from the beginning? And that's the thing. With me, I think about balance. If you're not having a great year, then just hold back and save your mind till the next time you get momentum that pushes you into your greatness. Because for every loss, there's going to be multiplied greatness. But you have to be a steward that when you recognize that multiplication factor and that jump that you're going to get, once your patience has been tested, are you willing to now take that and push yourself to the next level, and also anything that sustains you during that low period needs to have their pay forward. Get it? You're not paying back, you're paying forward. Because by paying into or contributing to those factors that took care of that situation in the low place of your life will put a great foundation for the multiplied success you'll get when you get your reward. That's not just belief. That's something I see every time it happens to me. That's why, for me, I always, if you're gonna get on a panel with me or you're gonna get on the conversation with me, I'm gonna always point you back to you. Where have you put your foundation in place? Where have you set things up so that you won't? When the universe was teaching you, how do you prove that you learned the lesson? By making right where every place that you could have did and messed up on. You don't just ignore it. We see people like, I don't want to mention. I'll mention somebody fictitious like Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? You see him talking all the time like, "Oh, this shouldn't happen. This didn't happen." Wait, did you forget who you were 20 years ago? You paid some dues to get to that point to be able to have that platform. Don't teach people. Don't teach people that they didn't have to pay the same dues. You had to pay dues to get what you got. And now you can talk like you never had it, like you were never that type of, the same type of person that you were speaking bad against. You see what I'm saying? You have to put yourself in a position of humbleness and recognize that you were put there for a reason. The universe didn't want you to lose. So now that you're in a winning position, go and take care of the rest of the work.
That's it. Shout out to Dr. Constant Cooper in the building. Salute to you. Salute to you. Definitely. So that's why we're teaching on so many levels that I hope you guys, he said you sound like your grandpa. You need to talk to me. But you got why? Oh, whoa! Let me say this. Could it be your grandpa is talking to you?
Hey, we're all in the spirit right now. So the only reason why I'm going on any road is because somebody's supposed to hear that. And I'd rather, instead of making declarations on my gender, I'd rather build a platform where we all can share and collaborate. That's the key. Getting there together. It's not separating who we are. The more you put out there how different we are, that's what keeps us divided.
Right.
It's not about trying to figure out how different we are. It's about finding our similarities and working with them to get the success we're looking for.
That is, if anything, if you understand either one of our hearts, that's always been the mission here. That's why women are what? Over here. That's why they're over here. That's why they come over here. That's why they come over here. That's why men coming over here. They know they have a place where they can come and collaborate, work out the differences so that they can what? Bro, we are all not going to agree on everything. It's okay. They're trying to tap in. I'm going to turn my music off. So you got to understand what's really going on here. This show this week is deeper than what you thought. The spiritual side of the game is to get you. What we did was we seen you on the side of the road in the hot desert, and your battery was down. What do? We came by with the spiritual side of the game and put the positive with the negative and jumped your battery.
I like that analogy.
Let me say that again. What we did was we seen you in the clouds. Those who are watching, going back and listen again, on the side of the road, waving down people. Hey, content creator. Hey, that one. And we seen and we stopped and say, do you need some help? What's wrong? My battery won't keep a charge and I can't go. So we came with the jumper cables with a positive and a negative. Catch it. A positive and a negative. Hook it up to your battery, your spiritual battery, and recharge you so that you can get back on the road of life. That's the spiritual side of the game. Did you deplete us? No, because we already have our charge. But we want you to have your charge so that you can go back. If you see somebody on the side of the road, you can do that. Or if you see somebody that you need to connect with, you can know how to put your negative with your positive. And what happened? Have a what? A charge, real attraction with someone.
Yeah. And you would never hook up the polarities of those poles without your engine being on. You get it?
Mm.
Would you ever hook up a car to another car if the car that was going to give the jump would it be off or on? The car has to be on.
Right. Got to be on.
Or else you'll drain out of the battery. Remember you said the battery wouldn't drain. The reason why it wouldn't drain is because the alternator of that car is running and providing the power. It's not the other battery. So it's a different force or different type of connection being made that you must have the car on to do that. Look at that in your own life. Somebody has to hook up to you. When they pour into you, they're coming from another place, not their main place that drains them. They're coming from a spiritual place that transfers the information from one spiritual place to another, where it won't affect the person who's transferring. You get what I'm saying?
That's good.
That's why I like that analogy, because when you look at the physical like it's two batteries. No, it's not coming from the other battery. It's coming from the alternator of the other vehicle, which is another inner part.
That's right.
Battery is just a physical connection. You get it?
That's it.
Because if it's just battery to battery, you can have the car off and it would work. Of course it would work, but it would drain the two batteries. You get it?
Got it. So where is your alternator?
Are you using your alternator? We are using our alternator to transfer information to your battery. Are you receiving it properly? Or do you think we're just connected on a physical level and you think it's one person on a physical plane, another person on a physical plane? No, it doesn't work that way. And that's probably why you're not getting it sometimes.
And as Sigma has asked me, yes, when you realize this, then you begin to manifest like that. Because your alternator is what? Turned on and working and charging the what? Battery that you're charging the battery over there so that they can start their what? Alternator to what? To work.
Remember, the connection to the battery, if we're using still analogies here, the connection to the battery is just that we can start up later. Get it? That battery is not for your running total. That's just to get the connection going. That's true. Wow, I like that. Sometimes your battery terminals are corroded.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo, fierce. You want it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, you gotta work right there. What do you say? The battery terminal too corroded.
Like the man in Rocky. Throw the damn towel. Time for a new unit. I mean, that you got it right there. You got it. We have to recognize when the connection is not right.
Whoa, that's heavy.
If you don't know when the connection is not right, then we don't have even a reason to be talking.
Look what he said. Your grandfather's really trying to say something to you, man. He's really trying to say something to you. What's going on, Tara? I see you. Connected, right? Your grandfather's really trying to get something to you. Corroded. Gotta charge those to the game. Woo! Correct. Right, True Savage. Charge it to the game. Get yourself a new spaceship, a better one, right? But wait. Why is your grandfather all over you, fierce soul? Man, Jesus, man. I know. I don't know if it's the music, but your grandfather's trying to get to. Why is your grandfather trying to talk to you, Fear Soul? We already know that he's passed on.
That's the thing. We need to give more honor to our wise, members of the community, because think about it. Your grandfather probably had decades of information, downloaded to you through the physical and the mental. And of course, that makes it spiritual. So I'm telling you, you're tapping into something that you probably were told, and guess what? It's going to come to you very soon. Very soon. It's all going to, it's like a puzzle piece. You're going to come together, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it connected properly soon.
You know what? I'm telling you what it feels like. There were some things that your soul grandfather told him that, like you said, he forgot. And what happens is, hearing your voice and what you were saying, Jono, is a knock on his car window and said, "Boy, did you hear what I told you? What I shared with you?" He's knocking at your window. He's saying, "Roll down the window, Fear Soul, and listen to what I'm telling you." You got the connection, positive, negative. What's the other thing? What? Your alternator is working. Now I need you to listen to what I need to share with you. It's some things he's trying to share with you. What's going on, McCain? Uh-oh. I think Grandpa's talking to his all. Wisdom never perish. All right. Okay. He was a wise man. See? Uh-oh. Grandpa is tapping in. In the class today. I think in class today. He's trying to say something to you, Fear Soul. And it's funny because oh man. See why I got this music playing. This is my song, Midnight Lovemaking. You can find it on any streaming services. But the interesting thing, Grandpa is trying to really get you. Oh man, Jono, we can't be doing this, can we? Huh? Pull the trigger. Grandpa is really trying to show you some stuff that's going to save you years and years of headache. Grandpa is trying to save you years and years of headache. If you go back, get into your meditative state and meditate, he's going to give you some information that you need that's going to take you to not just one level, but 2 levels. Say, do it, OG. He's trying to talk to you, Fear Soul. You know, we ain't playing over here.
Isn't it a better conversation to deal with and take responsibility for what you have in your life instead of shoehorning a bunch of personalities and a bunch of things that have nothing to do with you and make it a conversation to just distract you from the truth? Think about it. We would never be able to touch into ancestral messages if we were talking about the differences between men and women. Think about that.
Whoa. Look what he said. Got me doing 95 miles per hour, opening up the engine. He loved cars and always used car logic to...
Jesus
Christ of Nazareth.
I'm telling you.
Dude, he's with us. Grandpa's part of the thinking class. He's not, he is, wow. So since I do the analogy about him telling you to roll down the window, but he's actually not, he's he's moved from, although he's in the passenger seat now. Yes, you said driving. You're driving, but he's in the passenger seat now. And the wisdom that he has for you and the knowledge that he has for you is it's like it's like having somebody in the car already made the trip who can tell you where to turn, where not to go, what gas station to go to, where to look for the potholes, where the police are at. Because you know why? They already been there.
True.
This humbles me. Yeah. Say, Grandpa is on. I like that analogy. Yep, McCann, you already know it. So your grandpa is really, wow. I hate the wow. I thought of wow. Thomas, why y'all doing this to me? Y'all always got me shedding tears. Oh, on here, man. I love you guys for real. Because your grandfather, listen, I'm not sure how old you are. That's none of our business. But your grandfather has some things he always wanted to do, but he could not do. But you are now the vehicle to what? To make it happen.
Right. It's like the soul of his vehicle has been transferred to your vehicle. And it's not like you have an old engine in your car. What you have is an engine of experience and a soul of determination to get done. So go back and look at some of the teachings, because like I said, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Some of the stuff you heard was in pieces. Now it's your responsibility to put it together in this generation and in this time, in this lifetime, and put forth the wisdom that your grandfather gave you into action in this new day.
Man, why you pulling, man? Jeez Louise. Game is universal. I'm trying to read this comment. When you become a master of any subject, your passion, experience, knowledge, and wisdom become transferable to all things. Guys, you're getting true savage. I'm in my car for a drive right now. Your grandpa knocked on my window, also fierce. I was tired from 12-hour shift and had a long drive. I'm awake because I centered down into my spirit. Come on. Shout out to the special guest from Fierce Soul. The soul never dies. Transformation. Right. That's exactly what's happening. Wow. Trey, amen. Grandpa bless the trip and travel mercies. Wow. Do you understand what we're getting at? What did we say yesterday, Jono? Remember I told you it happened.
We actually saw this yesterday. We didn't know how it was going to happen, but we saw it. We actually, oh my goodness.
Did we say that yesterday?
We literally, it's like almost, if we didn't already know, we knew the subject, but we almost rehearsed it, and it hit it and remotely viewing yesterday, it happened. It literally happened.
Wow.
I'm shocked right now.
Yeah.
I'm shocked right now because we didn't actually we don't ever do a synopsis of a show. We don't ever do it. But we knew that Spirit was gonna speak today in the form of something, speaking to somebody. We knew it. We saw it. And we didn't know how. And especially the way we started off the show, it shouldn't have happened. And look at that.
Man, your grandfather is heavy, man. Why is he heavy here? Right. Spirit knows the spirit. Wow. Fierce soul.
We gotta be careful. We gotta be very careful. Look at this. Yesterday, we had the whole situation with Spirit showing up and bring so much joy to the show. Now look what Spirit did. Spirit's pulling the wisdom of the past and making it present today.
Wow. Energy is neither created or destroyed. It's simply transferred from one form to the next. Powerful. Trav, what's going on, Trav? And you kicked it in yesterday, Trav. Tapping into the ancestral data experiences is perpetual life and future success. John on LDA.
Appreciate that.
Fierce grandpa is with the thinking class, looking over thinking class. Wow. Thank you, grandpa. There you go. There we go right there. There you go right there. When you give gratitude. There you go. Because really, I'm gonna say this. Now it's really more, it's 1:32. The real thing is you were looking for some direction anyway.
But guess what? You went inside. Once again, what do you have to do? You went inside where? His mental filing cabinet. He already had data in his mind. Now be grateful and thankful. It's inside you. It's right inside you. Sometimes the answers are right inside you. You just have to put the pieces together.
This is all. I heard a story today, and it's going to apply to fear. So I heard a story of a particular lady. She was at her house, and she wanted to move her furniture around out of the blue. So she called a moving company. So prior to calling the mover company, what she did was she began to play with her radio, and the radio had music she didn't know how to use, and she had speakers all through the house and in the garden. She happened to turn to rap music. She's like, and she's late age white woman. She said, well, I guess I'll listen to it. So she started listening to the rap music. She getting into it. She said, that's strange. So by that time, the moving people came, and it was two guys. Pay attention to what we're saying. It was two guys. The one guy was in a place, he was in California, and he was contemplating of going back to Alabama. You know why? He was a rapper. So what she did was, they asked her, what do you do? She said, I help with rap music. She didn't know what to say. But she began to play rap music as they were moving stuff around. Guess what happened is, she was in line and he was in line because he needed an answer on what to do, stay in California or go back to Alabama. Your answer is always looking for you. Your soul, your grandpa was looking for you, bro.
But you have to have your antennas up. You have to have your ears open. You have to be able to pay attention to when a message is coming.
God won't believe this. I just had a crazy experience. I was running late when I left, made it safely to my appointment, 12:30.
You're not supposed to lose.
Right. But the crazy thing is, I turned down the same street I've turned down 5 times before. First thing I seen is the intersection turn in the building called Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind Childcare. Oh my
Jesus.
God. Oh my God. We are
tapping into something. Y'all better be careful. We tapping into it.
We are open to receive game today. Yes, this is for you. I never noticed it before. Just wanted to share it to all y'all. I got my physical sign right when I needed it. Y'all stay safe and blessed. Catch up later, family. Shout out to you, brother. True Sabbath.
Don't mess with the spirit. The spirit will show you right away.
Thank you for sharing your spirit, brother. Woo! That is supreme fact. Your answer is always looking for you. From the depths of my heart, thank you. And welcome to the Fierce Soul Grandpa. We are blessed to have you. See, Grandpa Speak Today, Troy. Wow. So I thank you guys for helping me open up. Now we got to ask you one thing because it's heavy. What is your grandfather's name? Fierce Soul, what is your grandfather's name? And then we're going to end the show because we got to go. Y'all trying to make this is Patreon stuff. You see what his name is?
No.
You ready for this?
I was thinking D. Holy Jesus.
Ay.
I didn't trust it because I was dealing with a Dewana earlier. And I was like, wait, the D sounds like Dewana. You see what I'm saying? I was like, why do I feel D? It was
David Moore.
wow. Wow.
This I know brothers be kicking spiritual game.
No, that's scary right there.
We tapped in. King David David Moore. Wow. Salute to you, David Moore. Thank you.
What do you think my second name is?
Tell it what. I'm gonna drop the music. What is your second name, Jono?
David.
Oh my God.
And I did not name my son Jono Jr. I named my son David because Jonathan and David were friends in the Bible.
Oh my God. Son of David Moore. Donald Moore. Son of Donald Moore.
Telling you, that's a connection right there. It's a spiritual connection. You just found members of your tribe.
We gotta go. But they think it's like, what have we tapped into? Y'all ain't seen nothing really.
Spirit is present. You can't ignore it. I'm telling you.
David Moore. Wow.
Man. Sometimes you can't fight your own bias. And like I said, see, the human side of me was like, nah, I can't be right. I was just talking earlier about a lady named Dewana. I just felt like a very unique spelling to the name. It said D-Wana instead of like D-A-Wana. It was D and then Wana. I kept thinking, so the D was still in my head. D. All of a sudden,
David. Wow, fierce soul.
You said King David. The same David, that's what my name comes from. Jonathan and David, they were friends. And it was King David.
That's right. Wow, fierce grandpa named David. It all makes sense now. The spiritual in is on now, 100% right. Now the thinking class, we leveled up. This is just imagine what happens behind on the Patreon.
See why we can't get stuck on gender roles? Get out of here.
Oh. We can't make this up.
We just
Grandma name was what?
Edna Solomon. Another king.
A man stands up and builds his legacy in his full name. Build up your name. Thank you so much, True Savage.
It's true.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you noticed, but I have AV in all my kids' names. My son's name is David. My daughter's name is Ava. My other daughter's name is Raven. And my other son is Evan. I got the V's, A's all throughout their names. That name resonates in my whole family. That's funny you said David. Like, wow. That to me is a major. My grandfather's name was David. I just remembered that. My grandfather's name is David. His name is David Hurd.
Guess what I kept hearing? Hurled. I should have put that. I should have texted you that. That's what I heard too. Wow. So everything is salute to our ancestors, right? Tara says, this helped me in many ways you can't imagine. We need to hear how it helped you. If you're on Facebook side, you can DM me and let me know how did this show today help you. Let me know on. Don't get that. Well, you know. No, I want to hear how this has helped. Hello. What's going on, Hoops? How did this help? Everyone has leveled up. We vibe with our tribe. There it is. So we're about to. We are. Wow, Tar, you can't forget that. If this has helped you in any way, you need to let us know. Reach out us on Instagram. You can inbox me. You can reach me on Facebook. You can inbox me. We need to know how did this show and yesterday's show really change the tide inside of you. Shout out to David Moore, Chris Soul's grandfather. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's why I always come up and use my real name.
Never know the time or the place. You never know the time or the place.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, look at this. That's why I always come up and use my real name. I live without fear. My son's middle name is David.
David's all in the room today.
Right.
You can't make this up.
I see potential business partners up in here.
That's the point. A true, powerful network. Absolutely.
True Savage, you tapping in. Jeez Louise, man. Okay. I have someone near and dear to me. We ran into each other in Miami. The spirit never lies and always shows up and gives you the answer to your question.
You know it. I'm pumped about this. Seriously.
What's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Friday's the long show.
We didn't even get the freestyle Friday.
Right. Imagine what happens on a Friday when we tap in even deeper. We said this yesterday, didn't we? We just laughed it off. Like, okay.
Like, we thought like maybe we shouldn't think about it, and we did. It still showed up. We never even thought about it. It still it showed up in the chat room. We never actually brought the topic up until it showed up in the chat room. That's important. We spoke it into existence, so it had to manifest, and it did.
And the music that you're hearing in the background, remember we talked about the music?
Mm-hmm.
I can't use the music on YouTube anymore. I have to go to my own archive of my own personal music. So this is my own personal music, what? To get into what? State.
Frequency.
Yeah, definitely. And this song, if you're trying to find it, you can buy it. To get you into what your frequency is called Midnight Lovemaking by Lawrence D. Allen. Why would it be called Midnight Lovemaking? It's to get you into what? All three becoming one. Wow. Thank you for the super chat. Much love, big brother. Salute chat room. Blessing, Jono. Look at that. Super chat right there. Trying to go, man. I gotta I want y'all guys to catch it. Woo! Whenever in doubt, always go back that what God has shown you, nothing happens by coincidence.
It's true. Sometimes you get it in pieces. It's your responsibility to put the puzzle together.
So we're talking about the spiritual side of the game. We're trying to get out of here. Wait. Get in your pain mindset and change your life forever. Right. Peace, Alfie. Salute everyone. Salute brothers. Salute ladies. I want you guys to understand this is the spiritual side of the game. There's no way we can pull up David Moore out of nowhere. Jono's middle name is David. Somebody else's son's middle name is David. Somebody else is David. All these Davids, King David shows up. Whoa, I like that statement. I met everyone I was supposed to in life. Whew, what a powerful statement. We gotta go. Y'all trying to keep it going. Our minds and spirits are the same accord. We are students of the game, thinkers just to know it all. We seek to do it all as we are paid it for and pass it down. Correct. Motu. Right. Motu. Definitely. You already know. Salute, Alfie. Much love. This is good. What time do y'all on tomorrow? I got to get this information. We're on tomorrow every day, Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're on Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 1:30. Tomorrow, we never know what's going to happen. I think tomorrow might even go even deeper because there's two other people that are going to need to hear something. He's giving a shout out to everybody. So So don't forget to hit the Cash App, the PayPal, all that, because today we're going to stop there. I felt something, so I'm going to stop there. Salute to everyone. This song that you're hearing right now, like 17. This song that you're hearing now is Midnight Lovemaking. Go on to any streaming services that you may have, and you can get this so that you can get and see where we at right now. You can get on this frequency right now, right with this song. It's called Midnight Lovemaking by Lawrence D. Adams. Go to any streaming service you got. You got Spotify is on there. You go to Amazon is on there. You go to Google is on there. What's the other ones? Amazon. You go to Tidal is on there. What other streaming?
Tidal? Spotify.
Tidal. Yeah, it's on Tidal too.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music. Any one it is. Midnight Lovemaking. Go in there because you need to get in. You're going to need this music tonight to get you right where you need to be at. Shout out to everyone. We out of here. African podcast. All right. Today was too much. No, it was just enough for you. We got to go. Perfect law of exchange example. Through vibration and wavelength, we are open to receive the testimonials. Tomorrow, y'all got to beam up. We got to get people beamed up and talking. The spiritual side of the game. Let me drop the music. Y'all got to come up and share. Matter of fact, we already know you're going to come up and share tomorrow. Midnight Lovemaking by Lawrence D. That's what it's called. Thank you, True Savage. Find it on any streaming. There's a radio version and there's a long version. Why did I do two versions? Because the radio might want to pick it up. And then the long version where you don't want to keep clicking, rewind. You got a song you want to hear just play out. And you got to go. Right. You don't have to do that. It's like 17 minutes long or something like that. Appreciate that. You'll beam up tomorrow? Thank you. Thank you so much, True. I want you to beam up. We're going to talk about the spiritual side of the game. What did you get this week? Your soul, you need to come up. You're going to be out of here. We out of here. That's why Grandma chose. Whoa. That's why Grandpa chose you, Grandpa Jono, to connect. Oh, my God. That's it. Because he said, David, I need to speak to David through David. Y'all catching it, man. Ain't that crazy?
It's freaking me out, seriously. I recognize spirit, and this was still shocking me today. I know when spirit is around, and this
Wait a minute. Sharice, you on it. That's why Grandpa chose to spoke through David, because he was David. And what did we say? Grandpa is speaking. What did he say initially? Grandpa is speaking through you. We did not know that both was named David. Ain't that something?
It's crazy. I'm telling you. The spirit never ceases to amaze me.
Thank you for your soul and your Grandpa David. Wow. He couldn't speak to me, Lawrence D. Adams, Daniel. He spoke to who his name resonated with, who his name adds up to be, which is David. He said, I'm not going to speak to what? I'm going to speak to Jono, David, because I am David. Y'all better cash out, super chat, anything. This, you thought yesterday was something. Today was, what's going to happen tomorrow, Jono?
I already see it. Tomorrow's going to be a slam dunk. It's going to be like we're going to be at the winning championship of this week. I see a culmination of everybody coming together, bringing their thoughts forward, and bringing the thinking class to another level.
Midnight Love. We out of here, man. We got to turn our cameras off. We got to go. I got to go.